Which part of the armed forces or army are you in?
So I'm in the signals now.
Okay. Right.
So we facilitate.
Right. Here we go. Start up. Engine one. You already up in the air?
Yes, mate. I'm well out into sea at the minute.
Okay, cool. I'll come and join you in a minute. Just starting up. Okay, engine one started. Engine two.
Flight controls. Flight controls.
Okay. Okay. Right, while that aligns, ground crew, refuel. Okay.
Request refueling. Request rearming. Copy.
Okay.
Refueling complete.
26.5.
Rearming complete.
Okay, let's have a look at F10 again. Right.
4-1. Request picture.
32. Degrees. Sorry. 26 degrees. 32. 03. And east is 53 degrees. 58, 22. Three. This. 15. 48. And east is 55. 18. 13. Waypoint 4 north is 24, 15, 28, and east 54, 32, 03. Okay, let's feed that into the computer. Okay, let's do 1. Position north.
Focus. Infield 4-1. Alpha, check to tanker. Enfield 4-1. Focus. Technical at Bulls 202-480.
Buddy joined your channel.
Gentlemen,
Hello, Matt.
how's
Hello, Matt.
things? Everyone alright?
All right, buddy. Yeah, we're just stress testing your mission on the Persian
I
Gulf.
know, I'm watching. I'm in the spectators so I can see everything. I've had it running for fucking about 3 or 4 hours now.
Bloody hell.
Yeah, I've just left myself as a spectator with a map open so I can see anything that disappears off the map as such.
Ah, right, fair enough.
Where is everything, Matt? It's suspiciously quiet at the minute.
Suspiciously is the key word.
Actually, you know what? I'm going to do something. Matt, you know you had on the kneeboards mission when we were in the F-16, but the kneeboards on the F-18 have got the Al-Fajara mission, haven't they?
They've got it all, mate.
Oh, they got it all.
Yeah,
Okay.
so the F-18s have just got an additional page for Fajara.
Roger that.
So obviously everything else has got the same, just the F-18's got an extra page as such.
Roger that. Okay. I'll scrub that. What do we got here?
However, I just joined back at the exact right time, so the MiG-29s I'm going to have to lower their flight plan a little bit because they can't get that far with the fuel, so they can't make it back to the base. However, they did respawn, which is a positive. The F4s have landed and they're taken back off, and the F-14s are coming into land.
It's funny as you mentioned that, yeah.
It's working alright so far, and there's a couple of extra prizes I've put around the map now as well that people haven't found yet. I say presents, they're really not.
They're surprises.
So yeah, basically. And there's also a pair of hawks that fly around as well up and down the coast of Dubai. They're currently landed at Minad at the moment.
Oh,
They
you
should
mean?
take off again in about half an hour, I think. Maybe a bit less.
Okay.
All the Blue Air Base have now got additional Rapier air defence as well.
Are those two JF-17s still at?
Yeah, they're still there.
Okay.
So I've altered that Vajara mission reference, what you were talking about last night, Yogi.
Roger that.
The AAA shot me down earlier, so there's one positive.
Okay.
And the MiG-29 I've altered, so it used to be tied to one aircraft, but now I've managed to get it in a way that it will go over or go for anything that enters its zone as such.
Good.
The only difference is because it can't use its radar because of the SAM sites that are dotted around on the blue side, it has to visually spot you or else it won't engage, which means there's a little bit of sort of randomization to whether it's actually going to find you and bounce you.
Maybe that's the reason why it didn't spot me the other night. Because I came in from behind it. I think you watched the video.
Yeah, so because of the issues with all the SAM sites dotted around, because obviously the Patriot sites will get it for miles away, so there's nothing I could do about them.
Splash
The
one.
only thing I could do is get rid of all of the Patriot sites, but I don't really want to do that with all of the red air that's about.
Roger
So I've
that.
made it invisible to radar, which means it can't use its radar, obviously, but it's also invisible to the Patriot sites. So the only benefit is it has to be a visual engagement, which means he has to find you or else he won't engage. So you could slip by completely unnoticed, or next time you could go around and he could actually nail you because he nailed me earlier.
Roger.
How many F4s were there, Matt?
They're all pairs, mate.
Roger.
However, the second one's not up yet, so I'll give you a hint. He's currently taxiing to the runway.
Oh, I've got some snake eyes. Let's have some fun.
Do it. Actually, if you could try not to shoot him on the runway, just because that means it will fuck it up when they respawn.
Okay, Roger.
I just think that could probably end up being a problem. Or else he'll respawn, try and take off and hit a crater and die. Ah, fuck it. If you want to do it, do it. I don't give a fuck. He's
I'd
turned on
rather
burning
take him
now.
out on the ground.
I mean, there's two runways, isn't there? So logically, you would have thought they'd just use the other runway, but then again, the AI and DCS ain't the smartest.
You can be kind and tell me which runway he's at.
He's currently getting airborne now. He is wheels up. Heading east.
Got him.
Take him out, then I'll make sure my respawns are working. I'm going to watch your missile hit him as well. The wonders of the fucking spectator view. Good hit, you knocked his wing off.
What's that? Second one after him as well. That's splash two.
And perfect, the F4s have just respawned. So they're back on the tarmac now.
On the pan?
Yeah, mate, yeah. Westernmost, you'll see as you fly over the airfield, there's a airliner. They're just sort of east of that. So on the pan, sort of behind that. What are you up to at the minute, Yogi?
I'm just putting in some coordinates into my navigation computer for the targets of the JF-17s, and I'm just going to rearm with a couple of Maverick, couple of Harms, take out the SAM site there.
would you mind doing me a favour? It's just going to extend your route slightly.
Roger.
Head to waypoint 2 that you've already got plugged into that F-18 first.
I've just taken
It'll
it.
take you...
I've just taken it out.
Oh, yeah, well, I can give you a...
Give me the give it to me. Just give me a second. I'll plug in this interview and I'll plug it in as waypoint 5 and head direct there. All right.
Yeah, happy days, but it's just I just want to test the respawn for the bounce mission. That's all.
Roger, no problem.
Because it's a trigger zone around that second waypoint.
Roger.
Roger, can you come here?
Hang on a minute. 5, 4,
I dropped some bombs in front of them, so I don't know if I don't think I hit them.
0, 3. Enter. What's the elevator? Okay.
And they've stopped. But
I'll be back in a sec, Matt. My wife's just
yeah,
calling me. Just 1 second.
they've literally stopped on the taxiway. This will be interesting to see what this does to the respawns there. Go on, get the fuck out of them, look at them. Too far.
Bugger.
Yeah, it's interesting, they've literally just stopped there. So I wonder what will happen if you kill them and they respawn, whether they'll actually take off at all.
I'll try guns now, but I need to be careful of fuel.
One of them's got an engine on fire, the other one's missing half its wingtip. But apparently they're still alive.
No, I'm fine. Right, Matt, do you want to give me those coordinates?
Yeah, give me 2 cents just to sort of PID the rough location.
I got a new monitor for Christmas.
What is it you got?
I got an Asus 32-inch curved screen.
Very nice.
Yeah, 1 millisecond, 144 hertz refresh rate. So it's nice. It's very.
Don't you fly with Oculus?
No, I got an Oculus, but it unfortunately just keeps making me sick. So I don't know how long I'm gonna keep it. I might actually sell it.
Give me 2 seconds, mate. I'm just going to jump out the server and open it up on my mission editor so I can get the actual grid for you, just to make
Alright.
sure I don't put you in the wrong direction.
Roger
Take me a
that.
hold of 2 seconds. I'm just loading the mission now.
Yeah, no worries. I'll just rearm my stuff and right. Now, what do I want to do? Do I want to go in with bombs? What's going to be?
Okay, got it when you're ready, mate.
Yeah. Hang on. Let me just rearm some of these. Rearm bombs. I'll put a couple of snake eyes and a couple of harms. Missiles. 88s. Missiles. 88s. Yep. Click OK. Right.
Ready, mate?
Go.
Okay, so 235715 north. I'll say it again, 235715 north.
Roger.
551620 east. 551620 east.
Height. Elevation.
Elevation is 469, so 469 foot.
Roger. Okay.
That'll put you smack bang into the centre of the respawn trigger.
Roger. Okay. So waypoint 5. UFC position north is 23.
Right, join back in so I can see when it happens.
57 15 north. Enter. East is 55 16 20. Enter. Elevation 469. Enter. Roger. Okay. I can ignore all the others. I'll have to do this manually. Okay, so
Matt, if I want a tanker, is it Arco or Shell for a basket?
It is Texaco.
They're not on there.
I'll be a bit far away, so it's 55 X-ray for TACAN 251.2.
Enfield 1-1. Focus. Bra 0-0.
right.
270 at 25,000. Flanking.
Okay, let's ATC Dafra.
Enfield 1-1. Request startup. Enfield 1-1. Cleared for startup. Enfield 1-1. Request taxi to runway.
Okay, so the tanker's offline at the moment. It's heading back to base to refuel.
Ah, roger.
That'll be why you can't see it, mate. I've just had to check the F10.
Enfield 1-1.
I'm all about this semi-realism malarkey.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Because all three
Enfield
tankers
1-1
at different
taxiing
points,
runway 13 for
they'll all head
departure.
back to their relevant airfield. They'll rearm, refuel for about 10 minutes, and they'll go back up. It's quite funky. Like the things you can do in a mission editor if you put your sort of mind into it.
You're gonna have to teach us a little bit, Matt. I'm just starting to get into the mission editor bit. I'm nowhere near as advanced as you are, so but it would be nice to learn a little bit. Just also, take the pressure off you every time somebody needs to do something. Everybody comes to you, so wouldn't mind learning a little bit. I've done
Yeah, I
some.
can happily take you through, mate.
I've done some, so I've got some frame of reference. But yeah, be good.
So what I've found out today is I found an easier way. So with these tankers, I've had probably 20, 30 different waypoints. So there'll be like 5 waypoints in each sort of set, and that will go from taking off to refueling, and then obviously another 5, another 5, another 5. So I found a way now that I can do 5 waypoints and 5 waypoints only. However, it creates an infinite circle of them doing that.
Oh right, okay.
So from now on, there's only got to be 5 waypoints. So you have them all the way up to rearm, refuel. Then you put one additional waypoint, which then you set that waypoint as go. I think you set it in the advanced options as switch waypoint, and you change it from switch waypoint 6 or 5, whatever it is, to waypoint 1. He'll then fly straight to waypoint 1, and he'll start his waypoints from waypoint 1 again.
Oh right, okay.
So every time he then gets to that one, he'll then go back to waypoint 1 and start again.
Oh god. You know what?
Thus creating an infinite loop of tankers, effectively, all going back to base, rearming, refueling, and then doing it again.
That sounds good. Right.
User joined your channel.
Access commands. Right.
So what is it you're off to do, Yogi?
I'm going to do Matt's little job for first, and then I'm going to go to an island which he set up as a target. Take out a couple of JF-17s. Okay, right, ready. Okay, let's see. ATC, Alpha, request takeoff.
Enfield 1-1. Request takeoff.
Switch to stores.
Enfield 1-1.
DL on.
And the 2 Hawks are now airborne again, which means they've got their infinite loop working.
Roger.
So
And-
the Hawks were ready to test this infinite loop. So basically, what they do is they take off from Minad, they fly to one of the other air bases, land for 10 minutes. They take off, they head to Al Dafra, they land for 10 minutes. They then head back up the coast to Minad. They sit there for 45 minutes, and then they start the whole process again using the same
Nice.
technique.
Nice.
So this is their second loop, which means it's working.
Nice. Enfield 1-1 taking the active. Enfield 1-1 departing runway 13 from Al Dafra.
And your two F-14s are now taxiing to the runway again.
Are they still fitted with their Phoenix missiles?
Yes, they are. They've only got two each.
Enfield
Yeah, they only
1-1,
need one.
Now rolling.
Yeah, true. The only
Enfield
reason I
burner,
give them
burner
more
go.
than a minimum payload is just so that way they can stay airborne and do more than one engagement, if that makes sense.
Yeah, of course.
But I mean, no one so far in this mission, as far as I'm aware, has made it close enough to the coast of Iran to piss off the SA-10s. There's SA-10s dotted everywhere as well.
Right, Matt, you want me to head straight to waypoint?
Yeah, just to that
5.
waypoint that I gave you, mate, and I'm just going to check on the F-10 that MiG-29 respawns effectively. So
Roger.
if the MiG-29 respawns, it means that whole group of targets will respawn as well.
Roger. Heading to that target. That area.
Cheers, pal. I know it's extended your loop slightly, but
That's okay.
it's all for the greater good.
Roger that. I'll head up to 20,000 and then I'll head back. Did you, by the way, any chance had a look at that refueling issue that I had just? I don't know if you looked at my video, but I had a horrendous time.
Okay, so you're not going to like what I'm going to say here.
You're going to say my refueling is shit.
In a roundabout way, yes. So I watched your video, and you're basically playing darts with a basket. So I went up in the Harrier earlier, and I used the exact same tanker, and didn't have a problem. So I was working on through if I can do it in the Harrier, which is a lot more unstable at 20,000 foot with a dodgy probe.
User joined your channel.
You know, without sounding insulting, it was you were chasing the basket basically. You were basically playing darts with the bloody thing.
Okay.
So there was a lot of speed up, slowing down, as you see in the video, and you were quite up and down as well. That's what gave you the problems more than anything. Yes, there's wake turbulence. Don't get me wrong, there is. However, when you get that close to the tanker, it doesn't really have an effect.
That can't be right because I was constantly fighting my right wing. I was constantly my right wing was being pushed down. I could feel it because my left, I was having to put in left aileron to compensate, which is why I was feeling so unstable. Try it with the F-18 and tell me how it feels.
I tell you what, once you respawn this MiG-29, I'll jump in an F-18 and I'll go do it.
Roger that.
Let me come with you for that, Matt, because I can't
Yeah, of course,
refuel in the air.
Evening all.
Hello, Aidy.
Aid.
Evening, mate.
How's it all going?
Good, mate. We're up in the air. We're testing out Matt's new Persian Gulf map.
Oh, nice one.
You know what, Matt? Aid, if you're not doing anything, do you want to try the Fajira mission with me on Persian Gulf?
Yeah, can do. Will should be along in a minute. He said 7:45.
Oh,
So
okay.
Will be turning up in a mo, and we'll
Okay.
sort something out then.
Sounds good. All right. In the meantime, I'll test out your respawn, Matt.
Yeah, I just want to make sure that it respawns the MiG in the correct way.
Roger.
Because at the moment, as soon as the MiG takes off for the first time, it will basically just wait till it runs out of fuels, and it will naturally, fall into the ocean, hit the deck or whatever. So it's not on the map until it's needed, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
But then when you fly the route which takes you into that trigger zone, it then refreshes all of the enemy targets you're going to engage, which is all the AAA, all of the actual targets for Bajara and the MiG-29 to take off again.
Okay.
But I've timed it in such a way that if you were to fly at 420, when that MiG-29 starts heading to the south to get to its circular orbit, it should naturally find you quite well.
All right.
Obviously, like I said earlier, it's because it hasn't got radar, it's got to visually find you, which puts that little bit of sort of randomization to whether it will find you or not. So you may fly it and may not get bounced, or the next time you might get bounced and taken out by the MiG-29. It's a limitation of what I can do to make it respawn constantly.
Roger.
But it adds a little bit of, randomization into it, which I don't necessarily think is a bad thing.
No, I don't think so.
At least that way you don't always know it's coming, I suppose.
Yep, I'd agree with that. How often does the targets on the ground at Fajera respawn?
So they're tied into the exact same trigger you're going to fly into now. So every time the OCU fly their route, they will automatically, at the beginning of their route, before they get to waypoint 2, respawn everything.
Oh, fantastic. That's great.
So that way, regardless of what's happened throughout the mission, you'll always have fresh targets.
Brilliant. I noticed the targets slightly changed from the original mission. So there's no factory now, they're just trucks, is that right? Or am I
Yeah,
wrong?
the only problem with that is because the factory's a static scenery object. Those cannot be respawned in a mission.
Roger.
So it's a limitation of the respawning software or
Right.
scripting. So I've had to change it to things that will respawn. That's the
Roger.
only reason.
Roger.
So it's all in the same place. It's just obviously it's not a factory. It's an outpost with a loads of trucks outside.
Roger. What was it? I had a question in my mind and I've lost it. Doesn't matter. I'll ask it when I remember. Is there... Oh, yeah, that's it. The respawning, is that a limitation on a height or is just the waypoint?
It's just a waypoint. So you're basically flying into an invisible zone,
Roger.
and you just flown into it. Now it's respawned. So happy days.
Oh, it's worked.
Yeah. So the trigger zone, basically you put a zone down and you can decide how big it is, and it extends from the surface to infinity effectively.
Roger. Okay, so it's worked. That's,
Yep, so the MiG-29 is now starting up again, which is how it will work. So when you get to this point through your flight plan, that is when all your force or your enemy targets will then respawn, including the enemy MiG.
Brilliant. Fantastic.
So the reason I've done it like that is that way, no matter what's happened throughout the mission, as the OCU take off, they'll fly their waypoints. As long as they're sticking to their planned route, they will naturally re-trigger everything, or everything that they're out to get.
Roger. Sounds good.
The way I've done it at the moment is the only aircraft that can respawn that are the 4 OCU aircraft.
Oh, brilliant.
However, dependent, I might expand it slightly because I might have a go in it in the Harrier, so I might just put my Harriers to respawn it as well.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
Just because it's a fun little mission, and I'd rather do it in my jump jet.
Well, I think the F-16s would want to have a go as well at some point. 'Cause certainly, I would like to have a go in the F-16 at the Fajera mission.
But I mean,
too.
I can change the way that it triggers all the friendly or the enemy forces. It's just I just want to get the kink signed out first.
Yeah, Roger. That's fine.
Once it's working back to back, then happy days I can expand it to pretty much any aircraft you want. It's just a case of telling me.
Roger that. Okay.
Buddy joined your channel.
Hi guys.
Hey, Phil.
No, Phil.
Hi Phil.
I'm loving this newfound technique I've got of fucking creating these endless triggers. It's gleaming.
Brilliant.
Just watching those two Hawks land at their second, or effectively their fourth or fifth airbase now. Loop 2.
Okay, bingo 1.
And I think I'm going to jump in a jet.
Have you got a server up and going, have you?
Yeah, server's been running for hours, mate. I've left myself as a spectator so I can keep it ticking over as such.
Okay, doke.
I'm testing it for sort of length of time.
Airfield, Flight 1. Fly heading 166 for 24. QFE 29.87. Runway 13 to pattern altitude.
You're going to go onto the server and fly, right? Or are you going on your own server?
No, what I said was I'd meet Will here at 1:45 and see what we fancied doing and see who was about. So I'll just give it a couple more minutes. If he doesn't turn up, then I'll probably try the server.
Yeah, okay, mate. So what I've done with those OCU aircraft and on the server, number 1 and number 3 are your individual skins. So one's Will's, I think, is 3's your one, mate.
Ah, brilliant! My own private jet.
Yeah, exactly. I just thought it was a nice little tip of the hat to use to.
Thanks.
That way you get into your plane, it's already got your skin on, and everyone else can change it.
That'd be lovely.
That's right. It's Jace is flying is flying Will's aircraft at the moment.
That's all right.
I mean, the thing is, you can always change your skins on any aircraft anyway. It's just
Yeah.
it's just nice, just a little sort of pleasantry more than anything.
Yeah. Thanks.
I know you guys spend most of your time on your own servers, but if you did ever jump on, you can jump straight into your own bloody skin.
To be honest, Matt, I think we try and fly your servers or the Rafair server as much as possible. To be fair, it's refreshing to have a different map on there now.
Yeah, it's something I've wanted to do for ages. It's just I needed enough people to have the maps.
Buddy
You know what I mean?
channel.
Yeah, I know.
The only limitation with this mission at the moment is because it's only being really stress tested. There's only 4 of each aircraft at the moment, so 4 F-18s, 4 F-16s, blah blah blah.
Mm.
Good evening.
Because once it's all working, then I can put fucking 20 of each fucking aircraft on. Hello,
Yeah.
Simon, mate.
Hey, Simon.
Hi, Simon.
What's going down,
Yeah.
dudes?
We were just stress testing Matt's Persian Gulf server map, which is turning out to be really good.
Yeah, those F4s are buggers. I fired some IM-120Cs and they got away with it. I ran out of fuel in the end. Buggers.
Enfield, forward 1. Cleared for visual. Contact tower.
Enfield 4-1, initials for the break.
Enfield, forward 1. Check landing gear. Runway 13.
So now this is the interesting thing with the AI on this. So 2 F4s, 2 F-14s landed. However, only one of them's restarted up and he's taken off. The other one's parked up.
Oh,
I've seen this on the other mission. There's absolutely fuck all I can do about it though, which really pisses me off.
is there a limitation as to the number of respawns that you can do at any one time?
No, it's a weird one where if you get them to land at a base, so sometimes 2 of them will take off and sometimes only one of them will. If you have them to respawn in the air every time, you'll get 2 of them back to back every bloody time. It's just if you have them land and refuel, which is a bit strange, but
Mm.
mixes up a bit, I guess.
Matt, remind me the mission we flew the other night on your server, which me, you, and Phil did. The Sam, is it an SA6 in the area?
What one are we talking?
The one of that. Hang on, let me just see if I got Shift K.
The MiG-21 mission.
No, JF-17s.
JF-17s, wait one.
It's the main mission, I think, Matt.
Here we go.
Main server mission.
That's Fajara Strike. Oh, I like your Fajara Strike. Oh, there was only 3. Ah, so I got all 3 trucks. All right, okay. I did get all 3 trucks. Okay, cool. It's the JF-17 QRA aircraft.
Okay, so
Right. This,
what's your question?
So it's a Silkworm missile in the area.
Yeah, so you got a Silkworm, which isn't really anything for you to worry about. Just another target.
Okay. Wasn't sure whether I could take it out with harms. Should be able to. Because you use...
Silkworm's a ground attack missile.
That they are.
But
they're aimed at something else.
There's no air defence then?
Just AAA.
Oh. Why the hell did I bother with harms?
If you went to the MiG-21s, that's got an SA-15. And a frigate, funnily enough. No destroyer, even. So that's when you're looking a sort of big air threat or air defence threat.
So what did you take out with the Harrier? Because you took out some sort of SAM threat. Did you
Not a
not?
SAM threat, however, the Silkworm radar you can get with a sidearm.
Is that the Harrier's version of a harm missile?
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
Yeah, because the Silkworm has its own radar unit, you can actually identify the radar with a anti-radar weapon.
Silkworm's an ASM missile, isn't it? He says coming in
Yeah,
midway
mate, yeah.
through a conversation again.
Yeah, it is. Oh, I tell a lie, the other F-14's just decided to taxi now. Strange. It waited for the other one to get off the ground, and now it's actually taxiing to take off. I don't understand these AI.
Refueling?
Yeah, yeah. I suppose so basically they're meant to land and refuel, and it's meant to take them 10 minutes, so I wonder if it's when each individual aircraft stops, a 10-minute timer for that aircraft begins, even though they're a pair.
Yeah, maybe.
I mean, could be. Probably looking likely at the moment. However, what Jace has found out is there's a lovely technique if you want to stop the AI, bomb their taxiway and they can't go anywhere, because those F4s are still static.
One of them's still on fire.
No, but they're both missing one landing gear, half a wing, and they've got their engines turned off. I guess what you kind of expect.
So when you're in spectators, Matt, you just use the F2 key to look around.
Yeah, so you can use F2 will go between aircraft. You can use F7 for ground forces, F9 for ships, F12 for static objects.
Right.
So there's loads of different. Each button relates to a different type of unit. You can use F6, and F6 will show you any launched or released weapons that are currently in the air. So air-to-air missiles, bombs, anything.
Oh, I've never used the spectator facility before.
Yeah, I use it a lot for sort of testing things I've done in the mission editor. So I'll normally, like the OCU aircraft, for instance. So what I've done is I set all the waypoints up, set the triggers up in the right way, and then I set one of them to be AI, so it would fly the route, and I just watched it from spectator so I could see everything happening.
Right.
So as it went through the trigger zone, I'd watch
User
the enemy
joined your
respawn
channel.
and whatnot, you know.
Yeah.
It's actually useful. Yeah, I mean, it's really good if you make YouTube videos as well, because obviously you can get all different perspectives of the planes and shit. But it's really good for sort of mission testing as well, in my opinion.
Yeah. No, I've just never used it before.
Hello, Will. Did you get your monitor sorted?
I've got two of the MPCDs working, and the third one very close. But I just had a brainwave, and Aid, we didn't do the OVGME bit.
Yeah, I
but
just saw your message. The OVGME isn't vital until there's an update. So you could get it all working. Once it's all working, then do the OVGME and mess with that.
Oh, I see. Oh, I thought
I-
we'd missed something there.
I was just keeping it as a separate operation in case it
Yeah.
interfered with what we were trying to do.
Good idea. Oh, well, I shall toddle down to the OCU briefing room and carry on with my fiddling.
Are you not flying tonight then?
Well, no, I'm not now. It's too late.
Okay, fair enough.
Will wants to get it working.
User left your channel.
How did I get booed out of my own mission? That's annoying. Oh well, I'm going to boot up the Oculus, so I'm actually going to come flying for a change instead of watching.
Infield 4-1. Request takeoff.
I might go for a spin then. Have a look around.
Yeah, I'll jump in a Harrier and I'll probably meet up with you or something.
Yeah, we're just going to do a tour.
Yeah, by all means, mate. I'll get the Oculus booted up and I'll meet you en route somewhere.
Okay.
Because I mean, you're starting from El Dafra, I'll be starting from Menad.
Yeah.
What I'm probably going to do once this OCU mission's all tickety-boo is I'm going to stick a Harrier with the exact same waypoints. And so that way I can join you with it on it for sometimes.
Okay.
Because I mean, technically the Harrier can do everything. I mean, the tactics I know. I can hit 420 ground. I can hit 550, 520, whatever you want to use for your attack run.
Yeah.
So there's no reason it shouldn't be just, easy enough to run in a formation. The only difference is I haven't got the same capability of SA as you, or data link.
Don't you have a form of data link?
Not in the Harrier at the moment. It's still a bit work in progress on there.
Is it going
I
to
don't
get
think
one?
it's got a I'm not sure if it is or not. Because obviously it's very bare bones, really, compared to the F-18 anyway, as a jet to begin with. To be honest, I think the RWR is pretty much the maximum of what it really has for situational awareness. And as it stands, it hasn't got any capability for time on target either. But, I mean, as long as you're the wingy, it's not a problem, is it?
No.
So, I mean, you're only flying off your lead anyway.
Yeah. I'm just going up for a round. I'm not actually going to follow a route or
Oh
attack
no, I'm
anything.
I'm just thinking about could put it so I could join him with it sometime.
It's a CFDP. Anybody heard of that one with the Harrier?
Nope.
A carbon fibre death provider. My lads.
Sounds very American.
No, it's not actually. It's British. My lad's doing a engineering apprenticeship, and he spends 3 days a week in this thing the government set up. One of the places called Incom, and one of the lecturers was a chief engineer for the Harriers for about 10-12 years, and that's what they used to call it apparently.
Well, I worked on Harriers. I've never heard of it called that. The only thing that was carbon fibre. The only thing that we had on ours that was carbon fibre was the gun housings.
I think this was later, Aid.
So
Yeah, probably.
Aid, were these GR3s you were working on?
Yeah.
I think these were 7s.
Yeah, they weren't carbon fibre. The GR5 and above were all carbon fibre. We had
Yeah.
one at Valley that got hit by lightning. It had about 10 hours on the box, Cat 5'd it, totally delaminated the whole of the wing section and the midsection with a lightning strike.
Right. Yeah, only the gun blisters were carbon on the ones I worked on.
Yeah, I did a tour on GR3s in Belize. And if you look to the RAF recruiting posters they did from Belize at the time, I posed as an armourer because they didn't have any attractive armourers there. I felt that was awful.
They didn't ask aid then.
Oh, never went to
I-
Belize.
No, Aid wasn't there, mate. I was though, and I was just. They said, "Oh, he'll do." What? And they got me moving around, putting the not the bolt. Well, I suppose the receiver. What for the Aiden
Sidewinder.
gun? No, the Aiden gun pack. There was a big block in the centre of the Aiden gun pack, if I remember rightly, and they had me posing with that, putting it back into the gun pack.
A big block? Would that be the exit chute?
I can't remember. Look, you've got to allow for a fact that I'm a fucking data analyst. I ain't got a bloody clue. They had me hold this piece of metal that came out of the gun, the Aiden gun, and said, "Look like you're fitting it." Oh, all right then, says I. You've got to allow for the fact that data analyst stands for jack of all trades. What can you do, mate?
Magnum.
Yeah, this included me at one point stripping down locks trolleys and stuff by degreasing tools. Didn't mention that in my bloody trade spec.
You probably looked like you didn't have enough to do.
Well, yeah, that was part of the problem, and we were short-staffed, and yeah, I just got asked would I do it. I said, how do I do it? Somebody showed me, and then I did it. It's fucking simple.
Evening, guys. Just doing a comms check. I forgot to set a push to talk key.
Evening.
Evening, and Lima Charlie.
Focus. Infield 3-1. Request picture. Enfield 3-1. Focus. Single group at Bulls 346. 445 at 20,000.
Yogi, I can confirm Operation Spotter is on for tomorrow.
Roger.
I am so tempted to put a set of bombs right down on my old office in Dubai. The problem is, there's nothing wrong with the people that work there. The company fucked me off, but the people were nice.
Focus. Infield 1-1. Request bogey dope. Enfield 1-1. Focus. Bra 020 470 at 20,000 knots.
Hey, do you own an aircraft yet? Hey, do you copy?
Oh shit! Sorry, I was talking to you on SRS.
What frequency are you on?
No idea. Box
Uh,
one, stud one.
Yeah, so that's the it's not the right frequency. But
Yeah, I know.
are you up in the air yet?
No, I'm just going for a sightseeing tour
Oh, okay.
and
No
just
worries.
having a mooch about. I'm not following the route. I'm going to meet up with Matt and go for a swan around his world.
Roger.
F-18 locked me up there.
Is that you? It can't be right.
Someone locked me up there.
No, I've just locked up a F-14. I'm sure because it's showing red on the
Yeah,
road.
that's what I'm just locked up. It could be that your radar warning received had picked up that we changed signal.
Okay, it's going to be interesting. Let's see. Why is that not working? Fox 3. Fox 3.
Enfield 1-1, focus, Bra 16041 at 20,000, flanking. Enfield 1-1, focus, Bra 20341 at 16,000, flanking. Focus, pushing from waypoint 2 at 30,000.
Fox 2.
Bingo. Bingo.
Fox 2. Splash 1.
You got both of them. Good shoot.
Two F-14s down.
Did they fly any fire any phoenixes at you?
No, they fired a couple of Sparrows.
They've got it all. They've got Sparrow and Phoenix along with a couple of aim-mines, so they can pick and choose really.
Roger. Whew, that was intense. That was a good job, Matt. That was challenging.
Good.
Okay. Enfield 1-2 RTB. Okay, let's go SA. And waypoint for. Oh shit! Somebody's picked me up. TP. What's TP, Matt? Matt, what's a TP? Is that a frigate or something?
It's an Indian tent.
Ah, very, very funny.
Fucking funny.
It's always one. Thanks, Phil.
Don't you mean Native American?
No, Red Indian.
At 3.2.
Sorry, Yogi, to answer your question, mate, it could potentially be a frigate. Who knows?
In other words, you've put a little surprise somewhere. And I know what it is. It is a frigate and it's sitting in the bay. Yeah, it's sitting in the bay off the island where those MiG-21s are.
Yes, it is. There's also a couple of other destroyers and frigates that are actually sailing around the straits.
So that's the surprise.
That's one of them. There's
Roger.
more.
That's good. That's good. I like that. I do like that. It gives us something to go at with the 84 harpoons.
Exactly, that was kind of the reason to it. Gives you something to hunt as opposed to static ship harbour.
Yeah, sounds good. climb and get some height, otherwise I'm never going to get back. Buddy Spike, F-18.
Yeah, that was me. Sorry.
Roger. What's that flying underneath me?
Matt, did you set the local air temperatures to chaffing hot?
I think it's only at about 20-25. I think it's just what it was initially set as. I've not pissed around with the weather too much at the moment.
It should be over 30 every day. It's just, oh man,
Very
just
hot.
horrid there. Yeah, really, really hot there.
Yeah, I remember me times getting off planes in bloody Minad.
Yeah, I can remember going out in midsummer at midday just to pop round the corner to get my lunch from the office, and in theory it never gets over 45, but I spotted there was a definite, yeah, it was over 50 because our local thermometers were telling us that.
Buddy Spike. Buddy Spike. F-18.
It's me, but I'm trying to deselect you now. Hold on.
Just press your depress button on your left throttle.
I have, and it's not deselecting you. It likes you too much. Hold on. There you go. Work that, Tom.
No, it isn't. I'm still locked up. Oh, now it's disengaged. Okay. fuel low warning. Right, hold that. Simon, why are you behind me?
I'm following you home actually because I'm getting low on fuel. I'm down to 6,000, less than £7,000.
All right,
So I thought you're heading home, and I thought I'll just join you in a bit of practice formation flying. I'm not going to shoot you down or anything bloody stupid.
1.6 I am. Oh, there you are. Got you off my right wing. I am 88 miles away.
Yeah, fuel runs out here awfully fast. It's a bigger area than the Caucasus map.
Yeah.
And if you're in air-to-air combat, you can get yourself into trouble really quickly. I found that out earlier on today.
Roger. Matt, those F-14s were great.
That's right. At least a pair of them took off in the end. They just took their time about it.
No, but the way they engaged, they went into a proper dogfight this time. They weren't like they weren't static, just going in one direction and not doing anything, not reacting. It was proper. I.e., they came in, we did proper. It was a proper furball.
That's right. That's why I'm mixing up all of the difficulty levels. I know some of them may be more difficult, but it gives you a better fight, you know.
Well, the first one I shot down with an AIM 120. The second one avoided my AIM 120, and we went into a proper furball. I lost him in the first instance, and if I had my old monitor, I would have never have spotted him. My new monitor's bigger, so I managed to spot him. So you know what they say: lose fight, lose the fight, right? So this time I spotted him and tracked him and took him out with a couple of it took two AIM 9s to knock him out of the sky.
That's right.
So it was difficult. It was a good fight.
I'm the big ball of flame in your rearview mirror, Matt.
I was wondering where you were. I was trying to talk to you.
Yeah, I caught you up, and I was going to try and keep arrow formation, hit your turbulence, and my aircraft flipped upside down and hit a bridge.
So that's not nearly happened to me earlier on that bend.
Yeah, I didn't realise it was that bad behind small aircraft. Wow, that's a lesson.
It done half kick you around a bit.
Yeah, completely lost control. I had nothing. I couldn't roll it the right way up and pull back or anything. It just rolled over and went into the deck.
Is it that bad in real life?
Yeah, I think it is, yeah. That's why you fly in arrow and not in trail. You do fly in trail, you fly in like half-mile trail.
Roger.
Because the air behind your aircraft is not very dense, because you've flown through it. It's part vacuum as the air crushes back in behind you into the space that you leave. You can't create a vacuum, but you create an area of low pressure. So the aircraft behind you loses all its lift because there's no pressure in the air.
Roger.
And that's exactly what I just learned. I've heard about it. I never took it into account at that. I thought little aircraft, not a big deal. But yeah, bloody hell. Hard roll left and into the floor.
Ouch.
Not even time to eject. But then we were being a bit silly and breaking the speed limits through Abu Dhabi.
That we were.
It was him, officer. I was trying to catch him to tell him to slow down.
Didn't work.
Nah. Right, I'm going to knock it on the head and have a relaxing evening and watch telly for a bit. Well, telly. I've signed up for Netflix, so I'm all excited. I can watch a film tonight.
Way to go, Aid. Way to go.
First time I've watched a film in 4 years.
Really?
Yeah, I've had no telly or anything for 4 years since my missus buggered off.
All right, you might as well catch up with the Marvel stuff then, mate.
Yeah, well, I saw, what's it called? Suicide Squad.
Brilliant, DC, yeah, that's a good one.
Okay, I'll watch that then on your recommendation.
That's a good one. That is a good one.
I'm all excited. I'm off to the pictures.
All right, mate. Have a good one.
All the best, mate.
Yeah.
And by the
you
way,
guys.
Aid, Merry Christmas. I didn't get to speak
Yeah,
to you
thanks
before.
very much, and the same to all you lot.
All right, mate.
See
Speak to
you,
you
Aid.
later. Cheers, buddy.
Cheers.
Bye-bye.
User disconnected from your channel.
By the way, Matt, just a bit of advice I'm looking for. I've got this new monitor, but the shading is a touch dark in the cockpit. Is there a reason for that?
To be honest, monitors is somewhat out of my area of expertise.
Actually, I should ask Simon. Simon, what do you reckon?
It could be the setting. Monitors have either modes or settings in the actual on the actual monitor. Have a look and see what it's currently set to. Sometimes it's not set to computer game, but set to something like TV or work or something like that. They have different modes, and you can also change them like a television set. It'll be something like that.
Okay, I'll have a look a bit later. Right now I'm down to £1,000 of fuel, and I've got 40 odd. Is it 40 miles? Hang on, I'll be able to tell you in a second. Let me switch that off. Yeah, 40 miles to go. So I've got.
Roger that, mate. If I was you, I'd divert back into one of the international airports that's between here and there.
Yeah, maybe. I think I still could make it. I must still try. There's Al Dafra. And off to the left, slightly off the nose, I think is our airport, I think. I should have gone for the Stennis, didn't realise it was there.
I thought that was the other side of the peninsula.
No, it's right behind you, Simon, literally in your 355 degrees probably.
Ah, roger that. I can't see it, but
No, it's way off.
Yeah, she travels.
Which
They
is
start
good.
quite far down south, but they made their way.
Yeah. Right. Fuel down to £800. Range 65 miles, 26 miles to the actual runway. Right, okay, I better start my descent. Simon, I'm obviously going to go in first, yeah?
roger that. Yeah, I got plenty of fuel because I've been running lean like you all the way home.
Okay, Al Dafra.
Cool. Somebody's close coming down our left-hand side.
234. 2987. Okay, 2987.
Close the throttle and glide in would be
Roger.
my answer.
Taking a right and heading down. 235.
My aircraft's just called Bingo. Good on her.
I'm a big fan of passing the F1 circuit.
Yeah.
Big fan.
Is it there? They recreated it, have they?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, God.
If you look on the map, there's something called Yas Island, so that's Yas Marina Circuit. You'll see the big Ferrari shield on the sort of centre building.
Yeah, it's all there. You can see it. It's great.
I've actually got in a Land Rover and driven around it in the game as well.
Oh, nice. Oh, you can do that?
Yeah, if you've got the old combined arms.
Yeah, I have. I've actually invested in combined arms. I must do that. Take the tanks out for a bit of a run.
I might go and have a drive through Dubai City. That'd be quite fun.
Enfield 1-2, direct approach into runway 13 Al Dafra. My intentions are to land straight away, no overhead brake.
Enfield 1-1, cleared for visual, contact tower.
Well, those 14s I just think out would definitely add Phoenix.
They get you.
Yeah.
Enfield 1-1, request landing. Enfield 1-1, clear to land, runway 13.
Enfield 1-2, gear down to land.
Enfield 1-3, gear down, ready to land.
Right, chaps, that's me signing off. I'll catch you all throughout the week.
Alright,
All the best,
Jace.
mate.
See you later, Jace, mate.
Take care, Jace.
See you, Jace.
User disconnected from your channel.
You guys are running long finals into Dafra, yeah?
Yep,
Yeah, I'm turning in now. I'm hoping... You down?
just landed. Enfield 1-2 down.
Okay, roger that. I'm coming in now.
Ooh, that's nice. The F-18, they've got those wing effects.
Enfield 1-1, taxi to parking area.
I don't think it's Al Dafra I'm down at, but I don't care. There's a beautiful mosque at the end of the runway, though. It's enormous.
No, you're not at Dafra.
Enfield 1-2 is clear the runway.
Got 1-2, long finals, El Dafra. Gear down.
No, I'm down at Al Bateen. Yogi, what time are you planning to get there tomorrow, mate?
10:30 hours.
Alright, okay, yeah, I should be there just after that, about within an hour or so.
Oh,
I'll meet you inside.
Roger.
This map amazes me so many times that somebody has spent this much time modelling that mosque to look that good.
I know, it's awesome, isn't it? I've got to say I agree with you. The effects here are absolutely awesome.
Yeah, it is just stunning. I mean, they've really captured the awesomeness of Dubai and Abu Dhabi completely, and they are. I mean, where Dubai is that sort of commercial, a bit, I don't know, a bit bohemian by Arabic standards. Abu Dhabi is very traditional, or more traditional, and it's captured in the map with that mosque. It's just stunning.
That's me clearly active.
Right, chaps, I'm off to go and do some domestics.
Alright, Simon, see you tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll see
All
you
the best,
tomorrow,
mate.
mate. Cheersy. Bye.
See you, son.
Buddy disconnected from your channel.
I have to say, your Harrier looks awesome, Matt.
She's an alright girl.
That's one cool looking plane. Can't wait till the Falklands map comes on.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
You calling at night, Matt? Are you going back up again?
I might go back up.
Alright. What's time? Okay, let's fuel up. Okay, I'll be back in a minute, Matt. Our aircraft is refueling and rearming.
Yeah, no problem. What you got planned?
I'm going to go back out to that that island and finish off the job.
I'll come with you.
Super. I'm going to rearm with some Mavericks. I'll take out those JF-17s and anything else that's there. Right, back in a mo.
Okay, mate. Phil, are you going for what I think you're going for?
What do you think I'm going for?
Submarines?
No, I wasn't. I was just coming up to this big island to have a look round.
Alright, I was wondering, because you're very close to that coastline.
Yeah, I am, I know.
You're going to be within spitting distance of the max range of those SA-10 soon.
Okay, I'm turning at the moment. Where are the submarines?
Roughly, 2 seconds. From you, about 038 for 29 miles.
Okay.
They're defended by a cruiser and a destroyer. Along with the, obviously, SAM batteries around the area. And yeah, 14's overhead.
So I stand a good chance then.
Obviously, lightly defended, I must say. I didn't want to make it too hard.
Refueling complete. Flight controls. Flight controls. Rearming complete.
still there, Matt?
Yeah, I'm here, pal.
Right, okay. Let's see. Weapon systems seem to be ready. Fuel.
Just getting my fuel tank put on. So I'm going a proper asymmetric loadout. So I've
Roger.
got one fuel tank, one Maverick, and then 6 bombs.
Roger. Okay. I found my dispenser wasn't working properly. Don't know why. Oh well. Okay. So on.
Ready when you are, pal.
Okay.
Looks like the SA-10 got you then, Phil.
Is that what it was?
Yeah, that's what just come up in the chat.
Oh, Red Unknown in Moscow killed blue player. Ooh. Okay, by the way, Matt, SRS, so box 1, stud 1 is 126.5, which is Al Dafra. Okay? What comes
Happy
on
days,
that?
mate.
What comes on that? I'm going.
Give me 2 seconds, mate, and I'll set mine up.
Alright, because I'm going to just mute my team speak. Mute team speak. There.
Microphone muted.
Come check 126.5.
Lima Charlie.
Happy days, ready to roll when you are.
Okay. Enfield 1, rolling.
Cool, I'm rolling.
Enfield 1, taxiing to runway 13, left, Al Dafra.
Infield 1-1, request takeoff. Infield 1-1, you are cleared for takeoff when ready. Climb 300 at QFE 29.87.
Enfield 1-1, taking the active, runway 13, left Al Dafra.
in position.
Okay, and run them up. Brakes off in 1, 2, 3, go. Burner, go.
I'd love to, but I ain't got one.
Enfield 1-1, turning left, course 010.
I mean, I may not have the afterburner, but I'll get off the ground down so quickly than you.
Estol.
That it is.
Climb to 15,000. 420 knots. Okay.
God, the Harrier's quite small, isn't it?
In relation to pretty much everything on here, yeah.
I've learned a lesson then. I'm not going to look for the Harrier anymore. I'm just going to look for the smoke coming out the back.
Oh yeah, that's the biggest giveaway.
Yeah.
I like the Ferrari
his
building
wingman.
down there.
Just keeping 420.
Say again?
He's going to maintain 420.
Yep.
Can't get too much closer to you if I tried.
Let's make some pretty screenshots though.
Hope you're taking them. I trust you're taking those screenshots.
As what?
Not in VR.
Oh well.
I said this will make some pretty screenshots.
Yeah. Oh, that's better. I can. What did you say, Matt? I didn't hear you then.
I was saying this will make some pretty screenshots how close I'm getting to Yogi.
Yeah, he would. Especially from above. Looking down on the ground.
That's what we've done for tonight, guys. I'll catch you all later.
All the
Alright,
best, mate.
Wilco. Take care, buddy.
See you later.
See you later.
User disconnected from your channel.
That must be one. That must be one hell of a stable platform, the Harrier. If getting that close.
It's actually not. It's just I've got so much time on it that I kind of know what everything's going to do. It's actually a lot more unstable than the F-18, especially at altitude.
How many hours have you got in the Harrier?
It's all I fly nowadays. Literally fucking hundreds.
I'm going to go and see how Will's getting on.
You must have thousands.
Buddy left your
Probably
channel.
not quite that many yet.
Leveling out at 17,000.
Yeah, no problem.
Buddy joined your channel.
Oh, he's gone. Must be going bad.
Visual on the island.
Yeah, Roger.
By the way, Matt, are those frigates and stuff that I passed, enemy ones, they're valid targets as well?
Yeah, it can be.
They're not static.
They're static as in moored up, but they're hostile enemy.
So if I shot one, it would show up.
Yeah, so I know the destroyer that's moored up in the bay on this little island actually fired at you because he fired at me before.
Roger.
And there's the carrier group below us as well.
It's quite nicely populated, the ships at the bottom, isn't it? On the sea.
That's nice. Stannis looks great.
Were you covering the going over the aircraft carrier group?
Microphone activated.
Yeah, we were, Phil.
Yeah. Okay.
We're just going over it now, actually.
Yeah, it is.
Looks good. Better warm up my mouse. So he didn't master target, Matt.
Say again, mate, sorry.
30 miles to target.
Yeah, Roger, I've got it locked up on the target, but... What, you going to engage first?
I'll do an overfly over the target and see what's left.
Yeah, happy days. Got what looks like a AAA piece.
Roger, clear to engage.
Roger.
Focus. Passing waypoint 4 at 1,200.
When you take out the JF-17s, do you get a trigger to say mission complete or anything?
No, there's not worried about anything like that so far.
Roger.
So I've got a look on the target, just going to get in range profile and map off.
Roger. Enfield 1 rolling in.
Magnum on the radar site. Splash on radar. And splash AAA.
Altitude. Altitude.
There doesn't look like there's much left there.
Looks like there is on the camera. I'm gonna roll in and drop these bombs anyway.
Roger. I'm going to go after that frigate.
Hey, Roger.
Heading course 030.
Oh, I got nailed by some AAA or something.
Shit. Does that ship move by any chance?
Not the one I think you're after. No, it's still there. Oh, I see why. I've just gone to that spectators. So there's actually another destroyer nearby.
What? Sorry, did you say destroyer?
Yeah, so you've got a destroyer currently on its way through the strait at the moment. However, you've still got that one that's moored up where you're going now, at that island.
Shit. It's fired a missile. Why's the IR man? Why aren't those mouths working? Okay, cage it. Where's that destroyer, Matt?
Hold up, let me give you an idea. You want the one that's moving, yeah?
Yeah, then if you give me a bearing on it, then I'll see if I can take it out with these
So,
Mavericks.
049 for 39 miles. 049 for 39.
Alright, okay, so let me see if I can take out this frigate and then I'll try and...
Yogi, you got an air threat just taken off as well.
Roger that. I'm hoping to be away and out of the way by the time that air threat comes. I'm just rolling in now. What's the range of IR Maverick, by the way, chaps, if you know?
Not particularly far, single digits, isn't it?
Okay. I've got a good
Oh,
silhouette.
IR Mav. Sorry, I think it's about 14 miles, 12, 14 miles. Well, I fired at I think 12 miles and I hit, so.
Why is it not locking up? Damn. The IR Maverick will not lock up. I do not know why. Okay, rolling in again. Let's see if I can get this to work. Maybe I need to be at a slightly higher altitude. Alright, let's see if I can get this to work.
I'm a fan that I can still use the old Hawks as AI.
Come on. Come on, look up.
Finally got one away. Have a breeze fired at you as well?
2.
Oh yeah.
Didn't do much damage, did they? I hit him. Oh, he's got smoke.
He's smoking, right? He's on fire a little bit.
Okay.
I wonder how many it actually takes to sink one of these fuckers.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I'm gonna go in for a re-attack.
Be interesting to find out.
Shouldn't be that many. But it's fuel state 7.1. I know why. That's the reason why. Okay. I didn't have my... I was wondering why I couldn't get my targeting thing to work, but now I know why, because I hadn't selected it soy. Always forget that. Okay, this time that should work.
Enfield Glen 1, focus, bra, 098 for 170 at 22,000, flanking.
Okay, here we go. Running in.
Enfield Glen 1, focus, bra.
Fire 2, Yogi. Now fire another one.
Rifle. Rifle.
Altitude. Altitude.
2 missiles coming out towards you. Oh, one's
Oh,
crashed in
one
the
of them hit
sea.
the water.
Yeah.
Both of
What?
them hit the water.
What,
Duds.
mine or theirs?
There's.
Oh, that's alright then. Right. Hold that.
Oh, that one's travelling faster than what I'm looking at. Why is that?
Fired later, didn't it? He was a bit closer when the by the time the trail burned out.
Yeah, okay. We didn't like that very much.
2 hits.
Yep.
Still bloody afloat. Ha! So much for that. Okay, well
Most-
I'm out of weapons. 4 Mavericks I piled into it and it's still afloat. Oh,
Matt, you know you can go ship to ship by F7, is it?
F9. for ships.
F9. But it doesn't pick up the enemy ships, no? Only friendlies?
Only if you're in the blue coalition, then you won't see any of the enemy.
Right, okay.
Whereas if you're a spectator, you can see everything.
Okay.
Focus, Enfield 1-1, request bogey dope. Enfield Glen 1, focus, clean.
Well, let me go to spectator. But I joined as a blue coalition, so that's probably why.
Yeah, you
isn't
should
it?
be able to just on the slot selection press return to spectator.
Matt, can I land at any airfield and refuel and rearm, or as long as I'm on the right side of the map?
Any that show up on your F10 map will be blue. Any that don't show up will be red, so you can't use them.
Okay, so Ras Al Khaimani, that should be okay, isn't it? So I was just thinking of rearming there. Go back and see if I can see what it takes to sink that damn ship.
If you're going where I think you are, then yeah, you'll be fine. It's a relatively shortish runway, but it should be fine.
I think I've landed there before.
Yeah. It's just not a big airfield, is it?
No. Let's see. Ras Al Khaim 118.
So I reckon one more Maverick would take that ship out looking at its health bar on the F10 map.
Okay.
It's literally in the red.
Matt, if I press back to spectators,
Yep.
shouldn't it automatically take me back in? As a spectator?
Then press briefing.
I do need to press the briefing, okay.
Yeah, press briefing and fly normally, and then it should take you to either something or the F10 map, and then you can scroll through.
Yeah, okay.
Let's have a look. It's 253606. And east is 555631. Okay. UFC position north.
Got it working, Phil?
Yeah, I'm there.
What you will see is all the tankers and AWACS and that taken off at the moment.
Looking at
Because I've just tested one of my emergency respawn scripts, so all the aircraft that just respawned.
Okay. I'm looking at the burning ship. It's a shame you can't target a missile to go into a different area of the ship.
I'm going to try a sec, actually. Alright, tell me if this works. You watch your ship a minute, and let me just sort it up. Target.
I should be able to rearm there, Matt, yeah?
Yeah, should do, mate.
Okay, I'm just going to come in.
Just out of fucking range. That's annoying.
Fuel state 5.3.
I was going to use the bloody missile fucking boats from the carrier fleet, but they're just out of range.
Okay.
Because if you select tactical commander, you can actually command ships and stuff to bombard.
Yeah.
So that was going to be my plan.
Did you get what I said then? It'd be nice to hit a different part of the ship.
Oh yeah. I mean, I was going to try and target with one of the missiles the back of the boat.
Okay, alright. So in that way you could actually take out his missile launchers, couldn't you?
Effectively, yeah.
If you knew where they were.
Right. I'm going to do a run and brake over the runway and then land. Fuel state 5.3.
I like the seagulls.
One in the brake.
Anywho, I'm going to call it a night. I'll catch you later, guys.
See you later, Matt. Take care.
See you later, Matt.
Later.
You on tomorrow?
Yeah, probably, yeah. I think the mission is working.
Alright, cool. That's good. Yeah, I'll see you then tomorrow, mate.
And then, guys, catch you later.
Take care,
See you,
buddy.
mate.
Bye-bye.
Buddy disconnected from your channel.
And field 1 is to get down to land.
Just AFK for 5, Yogi.
Sorry, buddy?
I'm just AFK for 5.
Okay, yeah, no worries, buddy. I'm just gonna refuel.
You're back in the air, Yogi.
Not yet, mate. No, I'm just taxiing to the taxiway and to the parking area. Then I'll just refuel, rearm. I'll get
Can't
up
you
in
do
here.
that? Can't you do that on the runway?
I could do, yeah. Just trying to do it properly.
Okay.
I'm a stickler for, I don't know, doing it the right way.
Fair enough.
I'm going to, well, actually, you know, I'm not going to go right into the parking area. It's nice to actually, well, I am enjoying my new monitor, I have to say. It is.
Good.
It's a lot bigger. I can see a lot more than I could before. I'm enjoying it. It brings out the best in my graphics card as well, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it does, totally.
So I'm enjoying that too. Right. Okay, this goes all the way round. Right, didn't realise that. Okay.
It's nice to have the space on the screen.
It does, yeah.
I'm on a 58-inch TV.
Well, I don't have anything like that, but I've got a 32-inch, which is better than the 24-inch I had before.
Yeah, you mentioned this last night.
Yeah, so the only thing with it is it's a bit dark. The colours are a bit dark, so
Do what Simon said, because there are controls on monitors.
yeah, I'm just while I rearm and refuel. Let's do that. Alright, parent menu, ground crew, rearm, fuel up, gun ammo type. Fine, okay. Now then, let's see.
I'd seen Matt said he saw the health bar was nearly 0. I don't know where that is.
Crosshair practice mode timer. Don't know what the hell that is. not going to fiddle with it just yet.
No, I wouldn't.
Close the canopy. And let's bring the wings back down. And lock. Okay. Fueling up. Yeah, I'll see if I can take out that final frigate again.
How many have you put into him now? 4?
Put 4 into him, yeah.
Okay, it'd be interesting to see whether 5 or 6 does it.
Yeah. Well, I'll take 4 Mavericks.
Refueling complete.
Flight controlled. Flight controlled.
Rearming complete.
Okay, ready to roll. Yep. And ATC.
Fire's gone out.
Infield 1-1. Request takeoff.
Okay, here we go. Rolling. Just
Did you catch what I said then?
sorry, mate. Say again.
The fire's gone out on the ship. The smoke is now dissipating, so you probably won't have smoke to look at.
Oh shit! I hope it's not
And
already
me.
already respawned. But anyway,
There's still a big hole in the side, so I'm
Oh.
guessing it's still at the same damage state.
okay, good. You should be able to tell the damage state. Certainly, Matt could, but maybe it's because he's master controller or something.
I don't know how he did that, because he did say that, and I'd like to know how he did that.
Yeah, because well, he's what's it, games master. If you're games master, you can actually see it. All right, I'm rolling. Burner, go. 100 knots. And rotating. Gear up. Oh, why is my nose coming up so much? Oh, shit, I sometimes get this. I don't know why. But why is it pulling up so much? Why is it doing that?
What's it doing?
Oh, then it's pulling. The nose is pulling up, as if
Trim it.
yeah, but it's pulling up aggressively. So I'm just trimming it down, but still not making a huge amount of difference. It's set waypoint 3. There we go. 44 miles. Okay, master arm on air to ground on Mavs. Just starting to warm up. Yeah, it's not great. Why is this? Why is it doing that? Why is it doing that?
Go F2, Yogi, see if you can see anything.
F2?
Takes you outside the plane so you can see
Yeah.
any damage.
No, it's, it doesn't look like there's any damage. I can't see anything. No, I can't see a thing. It's just like the elevators are... Okay.
You took your flaps off, didn't you?
Yeah, flaps are up. Oh, let's quickly do this. Hopefully that the missile systems on that thing are down. I can just take it out.
I've 10 nuclear launches, I'm looking at him now.
Thanks, buddy. Hopefully it'll only take one.
I'm going to do some testing on the ships.
30 miles to target. Tell you something, I'm not going to land on the aircraft carrier like this. I'll have to bring it back to the... This does sometimes happen, but I can never fathom why. So,
I'm guessing these ships have got damage control.
yeah, I think so.
Because after the fire went off, after about another 2 minutes, it was like a flick and it looked in a better state.
Oh, the hole's still in the aircraft.
The hole's still in the ship, yeah.
Okay, let's see. Okay. Okay, I'm going to start my descent. Let's see if I can get this guy.
What about your distance?
Fired one. Fire two. 2 rifles away.
He's not firing back.
That's good to know. Still there, Phil?
Yeah, yeah. First one hit.
First one hit and destroyed.
Second one hit.
And destroyed. Right.
Do you know he's destroyed?
Yep, I got destroyed. Killed red unknown in Resi Kick. Blue player with AGM 65F. So.
Did that flick up on the 5th or the 6th?
The 5th. So it took 5 to destroy it.
Okay.
Just leaving with a couple of more Mavericks. And I think there's a couple of MiG-21s there. So let's see.
That exercise is worth doing on a cruiser and a carrier as well.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just blown up.
Oh, was that the ship?
Yes, had a secondary explosion.
Excellent.
Oh, it's sinking now.
Excellent. Oh.
I guess it's in fairly shallow water, so I don't know how far down it'll go.
Probably right. Okay, mate. Can you see those MiG-21s on the airfield?
Not at the moment. No, he's always totally gone now. Big, massive explosion. I'll have a look for him now for you.
Should be on the runway in the pan north, I think.
Was it 29 in the air?
Where? Must be miles away though.
I don't know where. Saying that, I'm saying it's a 29. It got a double tail. Yeah, I found the MiG-21s. They're both on the airfield.
Whereabouts?
Left of the island, left of where that ship was. If you follow the runway, there's a little apron leading off. They're sitting on there. Was that you?
Yeah, that was me.
There's also some anti-air there as well. There's one anti-air unit.
Yeah, well, I think I've knocked out one of the MiG-21s.
Yeah, you did. The other one's a little bit behind it. What did you take that out with?
My AGM 65F and Mavericks. Okay. Right, I'm Winchester, so I'm heading back.
Okay, mate, I'm going to sign off, I think.
I've got a good score, though. 1,624 points. That must be a record.
That's good.
7 ground targets, 1 ship and 3 aircraft.
You know what probably really pushed it up? The ship.
Yeah, I think it did. I think you're absolutely right. Right. I'm going to head back to that airfield. It's only 50 miles away. Let's get rid of the centerline tank. Make me a bit lighter. I'm going to land it and call it a night. What's time now, buddy? 10 o'clock. Yeah, I'll head back.
Yep.
There's no other aircraft in the air against me?
I've signed out, mate.
Oh, okay, not to worry. I'll have a look at AWACS. 251 decimal 0. Enter. Okay.
Focus. Infield. 1-1. Request bogey dope.
Yeah, I'm going to call it a night, mate. I'll catch you tomorrow if you're on.
Good night, mate. You take care.
You too.
Bye bye.
See you later.
24.
Buddy disconnected from your channel.
319. Is that speed brake still on? Alright. Fuel stats 7.1. Okay, we're alright. Heading home. Five aircraft destroyed. Let's go autopilot. Let's go here, let's go options. Doesn't do brightness or anything like that. looks awesome.
Infield 1-1. Request landing. Enfield 1-1 long finals to El Rasim, airfield runway 330. Infield 1-1, request landing. Fuel state 5.2.
Okay. Bad mission that. And shut down.